Welcome back to my good reviews. All right, y'all. So, got another album review, man. This album, dog, it's been a really good year for hip hop so far, man. It's been a real good year for hip hop. Alchemist and Freddie Gibbs, man. Alfredo too. This album was dope, bro. This is a very, very good album, in my opinion, bro. All right, I'm gonna go through the tracks. The production, I'm gonna say right now, the production was stellar. Alchemist absolutely destroyed the production on this. Real smooth, real jazzy. Sometimes the beats, just real smooth, nice, really good hip hop, man. This was real good. Like, the production was amazing. Freddie Gibbs, another one. Like, I praise Freddie Gibbs on my channel. Freddie Gibbs is the beast. Freddie Gibbs can rap, and Freddie Gibbs has a catalog that doesn't get talked about enough, in my personal opinion. And all this does, it just adds to it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, absolutely great, man. But like I said, I'm gonna start off with 1995. Real smooth track. And like I said, Freddie came on there and rapping. Really good track. That was a really nice opening, in my personal opinion. After that, you had Mar-a-Lago, another dope track, real cool, like I said, smooth. I like the Baby Boy cuts in there. I heard the cuts from Baby Boy. That was really cool. Lemon Pepper Steps, that was another dope track as well. Like I said, I love the beat in there, I love the bass in there. Like I said, when I listen to my music, man, I listen to it with headphones on, so I really did like Lemon Pepper Steps. That was a good one. Enchilada, that was another nice track. Like I said, I love the production on all this, and one thing I do like is I like that Freddie, you know, his flows a lot of times will complement the beat. It's like, you know, he took his time to hear the beat out, you know what I'm saying, and jump in, you know what I'm saying, like how you see like little girls playing double dutch, you know, in the street, you know, they wait until it's time to jump in. I feel like a lot of times listening to the beats and stuff, Freddie probably sat down with it for a while before he jumped in on the beats. But yeah, that was another dope one. Skinny Suge 2. At that point, I said, man, I love this album. I was like, it has no skips. And I was like, Freddie's rapping his butt off. Like I said, man, I love how Alchemist let the beat just kind of, you know, flow out at the end. You know what I'm saying? Kind of just like fade out. That was really cool too. Feeling, that was another really cool track. Like I said, I love the piano keys on Feeling. Another good one, man. And the jazz elements, there's definitely some really jazz elements on here. You know what I'm saying? Like I hear the, you know, like the Japanese, like samples and stuff like that. You know, really nice, man. Very, very good. This is a great project so far. I Still Love Her. Another nice track. He also threw out shots to Mac Miller in there. That was really cool. You know, Mac Miller passed away, and that affected a lot of rappers, you know, especially from this generation, man, who really had strong ties to Mac Miller, man. You know, RIP to him. He was dope. Mac Miller was really nice. Go check out his work, man. Shangri-La, if I messed up the name. But another one. B was smooth, like I said. At this point, when I'm listening to the project, I'm like, bro, there's no skips for me. No skips. And that's one thing, and like when it comes to a lot of projects, even you look at my old previous reviews and stuff like that, like the Carter 6 for a great example. I love Wayne and stuff. I'm using that as an example. There were some tracks on there I like, and there was a lot of tracks on there I didn't like. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was a lot of skippable ones. Whereas not as compared to this, at this point, I'm like, bro, there's no skips for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so Sharing Lot, that was dope. Gas Station Sushi, another great track. Like I said, I love the opening beat. They said Freddie's just rapping on the beats. Lavish Habits, that was another good one. He took shots at Academics. You all know Freddie Gibbs and Academics, they got a history. They do not like each other at all. So that was actually kind of funny. I'm not going to repeat what he said, but go listen to the song. Yeah, he definitely threw some shots at Academics on here. Oh, yeah, and I'm going to get to Currency as well. He definitely threw some shots at Currency, too. You know, so, and Currency did respond. I'm going to do a separate video on that. But, yeah, pretty much Currency and definitely Academics were on here. So, and people say, you know, I guess he threw shots at Benny the Butcher as well, because, you know, him and Benny Butcher, they had their, you know, their passes a lot. I didn't hear, I'm going to go back and re-listen to it. But yeah, overall, he definitely threw some shots at Academics and Currency. Go on, man. Gold Feet. That was another dope one. Like I said, really cool content-wise. You know, he's rapping on there by a girl and stuff like that. You know, but other than that, man, Freddie, he's rapping, man, like John Clark. That was another dope one. 1,000 Mountains. I love this track. I love how this is the last track with the flute on there. He's rapping about his perspective on the game and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like Her 3000's name and stuff. You know, just kind of just comparing a lot of stuff. But overall, man, very great project. Again, man, hey, bro, I can't praise it enough, man. I said a 9 out of 10. This is up there for me as far as like rap album of the year so far. Up there with Let God Sort Them Out from the Clips. Now, I will say this. I love the energy. The energy the Clips brought on their project was a lot more. The bass was a lot more heavy, you know what I'm saying? Pharrell's on that whole production on that project. You know, the bass was a lot more heavy. Felt like the beats were a lot more menacing, you know what I'm saying? And Malice and Pusha T are just, they're destroying the beats. They're just absolutely destroying the beats. And Freddie's doing the same thing on here, but in a different style. You know, the beats on here are a lot more smooth, a lot more mellow, a lot more jazz influence. And this is all Alchemist, you know. Alchemist, Pharrell, two legends in the game. You know what I'm saying? Two of the greatest producers of all time. So I thought just having the projects and just hearing how both artists, you know, attack those projects, you know, because they were two totally different styles, man. Just great, man. Absolutely great. Like I said, so far, you know, Let God Sort Them Out, you know, Raekwon dropped his project, you know, Alchemist and Freddie Gibbs with Alfredo too, you know, Tyler dropped Don't Tap the Glass. It's been a very good year, man. Hip-hop fans really are eating, man. Like I said, this is a 9 out of 10 for me. Very good project. Tell me what you guys think about in the comment section. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hope everybody has a blessed day, and I'll see y'all soon. Have a good one.